Hello everyone, I'm Wes, and today we're gonna talk about Stone Age and units.
This is the beginning of meditation.
So the first thing we're gonna do today, we're gonna build some houses to increase the maximum capacity of our village. So let's take a villager right over here and put it on building mode. Here we go. So every single house is gonna give you 3 of population. So you're gonna need a total of 16 houses to be able to reach the maximum capacity, which is 60. Then in the meantime, while we're doing those 6, if you're taking a look in your altar, you're gonna see the fur shoes technology. This technology actually increases the speed of your workers, which is very nice in certain situations. So for example, if you're on a map where all your resources are very far from your altar and you need to explore, in that case, that technology is gonna save you a lot of time for exploring and to gather the first resources. But if you are in a map which all the resources are right beside your altar, in that case that technology is a little bit less relevant. Personally, I would do it because I think it's a plus, but I would say a lot of players have the tendency to ignore it, so it's really up to you. So let's check it out right now. What's the speed of your workers? It's 50, and let's start the upgrade to see what it does. Now that the technology is done, you can see of the workers are working a little bit faster. Also, if you take a look in the statistic, the speed passed to 50 to 55, which is quite nice, so it really helps you if you want to do it or not. Then, the next thing I actually want to show you is the warehouse. So the warehouse is the building who's going to help you to reduce the distance of traveling for your villager to bring back the resources they collect. So if I'm building this one right here, instead of bringing, for example, the berry they are collecting over here to the altar, they're gonna bring it straight away to the warehouse, which save a lot of time. Also, the warehouse offer you 2 technology. The first one helps you to collect berry faster, and the other one helps you to collect wood faster. So if we're taking a look first of all at the wood right over here, we can see of the gathering speed of our workers is at 0.8 for the wood and 1.0 for the berries. Then if we do both technology, the first one actually costs you 100 of wood for the berries, and the other one are going to cost you 125 of food for the wood. The 2 technology are now done, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put all my workers into the wood because we're going to need more wood for the next step of the video. I'm going to also produce few workers, there we go. So, now let's take a look of the gathering speed. The gathering speed of the wood actually passed to 0.8 to 0.9, which is very good. Then we also have the berries, which passed to 1.0 to 1.2, so a little buff here too. Our next step is going to be to build a fight pit. So the fight pit is actually the equivalent of the barracks, so that's going to be the building is going to help you to produce some soldiers. Then we're also going to build a stone cutter, which is the equivalent of the forge. So this one's going to help you to research some technology and to unlock some warriors. I'm also going to put some houses right over here because we're going to need more population space. There we go. So now, if we're taking a look into the fight pit, we can see there's 3 warriors. There's the basic warriors who cost 50 of food. We also have the maceman who costs 50 of food and 25 of wood. And we have the slinger who costs 50 of food. But the maceman and the slinger are not available right now because they're brownish. So if we're going into the stone cutter, you can see right over here, there is the mace technology who unlock the maceman and the sling technology who unlock the slinger. The mace one costs you 100 of wood, so I'm going to do it. And the sling one costs you 100 of food. So I'm going to come back as soon as those 2 are ready, and I'm going to produce those 3 warriors. So now we got our 3 warriors. So the first one is actually the basic warrior who can move at speed of 50, deal 5 damage at every 0.9 seconds, and his weapon have a range of 4. Also, the bar right over is totally red and have a 0 right under it, which means he have 100% chance of defending of 0. So he have no defense actually. Then, We have the Maceman. The Maceman is a little bit slower with a speed of 40, can attack of 12 every 2.5 seconds. His weapon have a range of 5, and again, he have no defense like the other warrior. Then, right over here, we have the Slinger. So this one is our range unit. So he can move at the speed of 55, can deal 8 damage every 2 seconds, have a range of 5 to 80, and the target right beside it, that actually is accuracy. So smaller it is, better it is for single target unit, because that means he's more accurate. And bigger is the percentage, I would say better it is for artillery or for catapult because they're gonna spread more the damage all around their enemy. Also, he has 0 defense. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go on the Stonecutter again, and I'm gonna increase the armor, the damage of the warrior and the maceman, the damage of the slinger, and the accuracy of the slinger, and I am gonna come back in a second. So all the technology is now done, except the lady shoes are for get into the fight pit. So this one is actually an upgrade who's gonna give you speed for your warriors. So let's check it out first. Over here, the result for the basic warrior is actually +1 damage, and also if you're looking at the defense, he got now 50% of chance of blocking 2 of damage. If I'm clicking again on him just to check the speed upgrade, now he have 65 instead of 50. That's a huge buff, so he's like Speedy Gonzalez right now. So the next one, Maceman. So the Macemen have 14 damage instead of 12, so that's very good, that's +2. Then also he have the same defense as the basic warrior, so 50% chance to block 2 of damage. Then now the Slinger. Slinger attack now of 9 instead of 8, which is good too. And if you look at the accuracy on the right side, instead of being 15%, is now 7%, so it's a way more accurate than before. Also, same defense, 50% chance of 2 damage. Now, what I want to do is, I'm going to start to build the temple, because that's going to be one of the last step of today. So I'm going to start the temple with those. And with those villager, I'm going to come here and build a bulwark. So the bulwark is the last building we're going to see today. This one is a defensive building, like a tower. He's not very strong though. If I'm clicking on this one right now, you can see the damage is only 9. He can defend 100% of the time of 2 damage, which is good. His accuracy is at 10%, but his life though is only 200, so he's getting destroyed very quick if you're getting attacked. So I will more rely on your warriors than on your bulwark to defend yourself. So now that we got a good army, we also got plenty of villagers to gather some resources, and we got everything we possibly could from a Stone Age. The last step is going to be to build a temple, click on it, and to pick your nation for the Bronze Age, which is going to be rather Europe or Asia for the moment. Also, don't forget to really position well your temple, because that's going to become your main building, which means you will lose your atoll automatically at the Bronze Age. The tip of the day, guys, if you click on your villager and you fish, you're gonna notice of the speed for fishing is 1.7, which means that's the fastest way to gather some food. On that, I really wish you a good day. I really hope you enjoy it. Subscribe if you like it, and also you can see on the description my link to Twitch to see me playing live. On that, see you on the next video, guys.